Ay. She said, can she take one? Yeah. Take one. I said, do you got some friends? I said, do you got some friends? I pop me that to hear my thoughts flow. Shit on niggas. I won't talk about shit unless my thoughts growing.
Two things. You need to stop using dating apps, and you need to realize who you really are. What do I mean by that? For one, this is really a note to self. I've realized that whenever I go on dating apps, I don't get received the same way that I get received in real life. And I do believe that that is meant to be by design. Whenever I go on dating apps, you know, it's very difficult to convey the energy that God has given me, that God has blessed me with. You know, it's just, how do you measure up through pictures? Throughout my entire life, I've seen some amazing things, and people have had some crazy reactions to my energy. And dating apps do not represent that. I don't think that I am meant to be on a dating app. I truly believe that I'm better than that. Now, as far as realizing who you truly are, this is why we don't put a woman on a pedestal. When you wipe away all the guilt that I had from past situation with my ex, and you really, really look at it, you really look at, if you take away all the cute shit and you take away all the feelings and you look at stats, you feel me? I'm a king, you know? And it was one of those situations where there was an insecurity that I had where I feel like I wasn't really doing enough, especially in the bedroom, I won't lie. Like, I always felt like I wasn't putting up. And the craziest part was, it was because I was holding myself back because of her lack of inexperience. It's so backwards. Due to her lack of experience, I held myself back because I was afraid of giving her too much and she got scared, when in essence, that's all she wanted to get was turned out. All she wanted to get was turned out by me, you feel me? But because I was afraid of coming off as a little too free, because that's the other thing too, she was a regular girl in the sense of, you know, regular people, but she was the first girl I've ever messed with like that. She was a, you know, like a quiet church mouse girl, but those are the ones, bro. Those are the ones. And the thing is, I could see little blips of it, but I couldn't get past my head that, you know, first of all, you shouldn't be changing how you're treating any of these women. It's all the same. It's all the same. You feel me? And what I mean by that is, you can be chivalrous. I can be a gentleman, which I am, you know. I'm respectful, all of that. But when we get in that room and that door's shut and I'm hard, it's not a game anymore. Like, this isn't really this isn't, all of that cute shit go out the window. All of that cute shit go out the window. You know it's getting ready to happen. You're getting ready to get on this bed, and you're gonna fucking submit. And it happens every single time. And it's not even me, you feel me? It's not even me saying that in the sense of like, I'm gonna make you do it. You wanna do it. Most of the time you assume the position for real. And it's one of the things where me as a man, I gotta see with the last one, it won't no issue. It won't no issue because it's like I recognized what it was. And and honestly, the last one wasn't no issue because I led from the right place. I led from the guise of me being myself. I didn't feel like I had to prove anything to the last one. So since I didn't feel like I had to prove anything to the last one, it was so easy for me to be in my masculine. It was so easy. It was either this is what we doing to get the fuck out my face. For the first one or for my last ex, I always felt like I was trying to prove something to her. You feel me? I always felt like I had to earn, you know? And that's not where I operate from. That's not me, bro. That's not me. And the thing is, I thought that was me. I thought that was how it's supposed to be. Because, you know, they say, oh, yeah, the man is supposed to be more obsessed with the woman than the woman is the man. You know, maybe that worked for some niggas. Maybe that works for some niggas. But every time a man like me, every time I get put in that situation, they don't want me for that. They don't want me for that. That's not my reality. My reality isn't, oh, I want Jay. They want me to be obsessed with them, but they want me to be obsessed with them, but they don't want me to change who I am. You feel me? But that's the thing. It don't work like that. If I get obsessed with you, I don't operate with my normal user interface. You feel me? I start tweaking the fuck out. I start overthinking. I take shit out of context, and it don't work like that. You feel me? But when I come to you and I don't put you on a pedestal, and it's not that I don't care. It's that I don't care if you leave, because I know I'm better than you. And this isn't, and you feel me? And honestly, I'm not even going to preface it. 100, I haven't met a woman that has been as accountable, that has put in the work. I mean, yeah, you might have a whole bunch of shit that matters to people who need things from you, i.e., oh, you have a car, oh, you live by yourself, oh, you have a good job. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I don't give a fuck about what job you have, shorty, because every single time you go home, you pick that rose up and you think about either that one nigga who really, really got you to feel vulnerable and connected with you and understood you, or you have a dream about when is he gonna come. Yeah, that's me. And I'm not even saying that in like a cocky way, bro. That's dead my reality. I'm gonna come in there. We're gonna have a conversation like you've never had before. I'm gonna get you to realize things that you've either A, never wanted to think about, never thought about, or never thought that you would have a conversation with a man about. You're gonna feel vulnerable, and then you're gonna put this shit in your mouth. And then after that, you're gonna realize, oh, okay, damn, I think I love this nigga. No, you don't love me. You don't love me. You just feel understood and safe. And that's okay. That's how it should be with me. You feel me? That's how it should be with me. I'm not the guy that you settle down and get married with. That's not me, bro. So I can't sit here and try to pretend like I am. You feel me? I am not a safe option. I am respectful. I am a gentleman. I am chivalrous. You feel me? I'm empathetic. I won't put my hands on you. I'm not abusive. You know? I'm understanding. I'm passionate. Yes, 110%. 110%. But you can't keep me. And that doesn't even mean that I'm going to go out here and mess with other women. That just means that the way God made me, I'm not meant to be tied down to one person right now. That's not how that works. That's not how that works. It's not how that works. That's not how that works. And I need to stop selling the dream of boyfriend, not your boyfriend, because that's where shit get confused. That's where shit gets all confused and toxic and this, that, and the third. I'm not here for that. I'm not here for that. My job right now is to wake you up. Men and women. My job right now is to wake you up. How I wake women up is different from how I wake a man up. You feel me? How I wake a man up is, it's up here. It's me making videos like this. It's me being vulnerable and men listening and saying, oh, he going through the same shit I'm going through, a similar shit that I'm going through. You feel me? The women that I open up are very specific. It's the ones that, I have a deep yearning to connect to. You feel me? And then I come in and I see that 9 times out of 10, no one's ever taken the time to really sit down and recognize who you are as a person past that pretty face and that butt. You feel me? I'm here to get into your mind and help you learn the tricks of the trade of being successful with yourself. You feel me? Like you don't have to go to your dad and ask for help. You don't have to be on medication. You don't have to stifle all your feelings until they eventually blow up in your face. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. You can sit down. Your journal is meant for you to be accountable. You feel me? Not for you to write the fantasy, not just for you to write all the fantasies that you wish life was like. You feel what I'm saying? And then once I open you up like that, and you're not in survival mode anymore, because a lot of y'all are in survival mode with these niggas, and y'all are in survival mode with yourselves. So my job is to come in and open up that flower, bro. Open up that awareness again, so that bitch could just, because once that shit open up, now I'm gonna eat it. You feel me? And then after I eat it, now you have a mind to body connection. You feel me? It's like thoughts. I'm teaching you thoughts to action. And I know that shit sound crazy. For people, it's like, oh, nah, he cringing out, and like, oh, he this, that, and the third. I'm telling you, bro, this shit different with me. I don't just eat pussy to get you off. Like, that's really not the point. This shit is spiritual, gang. I'm teaching you how to create something from nothing with yourself. I'm teaching you once you get out of survival mode and your mind is clear, and those thoughts that you have in your mind, how to put them into action. You feel me? As a man should. Like, that's really my job, and I do this every single day on some form of scale. You feel me? This isn't just me dropping dick. This isn't just me, like giving you head, nothing like that, bro. I'm helping you grow as a person. It's one of them things where I have, since I know that this is my reality, I have to own it. And I know it sounds crazy to other people, but I can't be worried about what other people think or other people's reality, because I'm not there, bro. I'm not there. And that's why certain shit be going the way it goes in my life, because I tend to try to, because my way is not the normal way. My way is not the societal norm way, which is really, really unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate, because my way works. I'm not depressed. I'm only depressed when I'm not myself. You feel me? That woman only fucked my head up because deep down, and I just had the epiphany. It wasn't because, oh, I've never met a girl like her. It wasn't because, oh, I loved her so much. No, it was because deep down, I realized the insecurity that I had. This is why I'm still tied to that woman. It's because I left shit on the table. I knew the job that was meant for me to do, and I went about it the wrong way. That's what it is. It's not about love, anything like that, bro. It is specifically about me not being able to stomach the fact that I knew what I was supposed to provide for that woman. And I was afraid to, because whenever she gave me a little bit of pushback, it made me feel like I was in the wrong, like I was a whore or anything like that. And it's not that, and it's because my mindset was wrong. I was thinking about it at that time as, I just want the pussy, like I was in need. That's where the issue came from. I felt like I needed her, when in essence, she needed me. It's one of them things where God gave me the wisdom and the advanced awareness to help others, male and female. You feel me? It's not a coincidence that I attract and I'm with the women that I'm with. I'm not with them just to use them for butt. I'm with them to help raise them to a different level of awareness, so that when they go find the dude that they meant to find, they got some game. I had her in my head as holier than thou for some odd reason, you feel me? And I'm not saying she wasn't a good person, but I definitely had a lot more life experience. So whenever she gave me pushback, I didn't have the confidence in myself to understand that you're not pushing back because you don't want to do it. You're pushing back because you feel too vulnerable and you feel like you look stupid. It's just like trying something new for the first time. In that moment, what I should have done, instead of being like, oh, okay, ha, 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 I should have been like, no, it's fine. It's just me and you in here. Like, relax. Like, but this is happening. You're going to push yourself. I say all of that to say that I've learned the lesson, and I'm very, very grateful for the lesson that, the experience with them taught me, and I will not backtrack. These videos that I'm making not only are notes to self, not only are journal entries, but they're meant to help other people that are going through similar situations. And I specifically talk like this because this is how I talk to myself. You feel me? I don't really sugarcoat things. I get into the deep nitty gritty and the dark depths of my mind. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm really not afraid of if it's a matter of something that's way too deep, I may make a private video about it on YouTube. But for the most part, I'm dropping all of this because I'm not living for me. You get me? And the entire point of this is I recognize my place and my purpose. And my existence is not solely for me anymore. You feel me? I'm meant to impact other people and help bring people to Christ, help bring people closer to themselves and understand themselves, because we live in a society where that is shunned upon. That's shunned. It's frowned upon. You feel me? It's frowned upon. So, it may seem like a lot of my ideals are a little bit brash or they may be unpopular or anything like that. I could tell you this, and this is the only time I'm saying it in this one video, because it's only going to get way more crazy from here to y'all standards. One, again, I am not condoning the use of abuse, whether it be emotional or physical. I am not condoning making anybody do anything that they want to do. I don't condone emotionally manipulating a woman just because you want to have power over her. I don't condone any of that. My message is pure. My message is from God. You feel me? I just understand that men and women take to things differently, so you have to communicate things to them in a different way. You feel me? Not to mention that as a straight heterosexual male, I have different comings and goings with women. You feel me? This video is getting kind of long to the point where I had to record on a Snapchat. So long story short, message is pure. More videos to come. If you enjoy content like this or it resonates with you, leave a like, leave a comment. Don't be afraid to comment. Let me know your opinion. If you don't mess with it, you can still comment. I don't care. I love to hear different perspectives. As well as, like I said, don't forget to subscribe. Road to 1K subscribers, you feel me? This is my diary, you know what I'm saying? I'm being vulnerable for you guys' benefit. As you see me work through things, my goal is also to help you, work through this stuff in your head that you aren't really comfortable with writing down, looking at, saying, you feel me? We're all the same. We're all a mirror. So, I hope that y'all really, really enjoy this. But even if you don't, I know you took something from it.